Welcome to Naperville Central for the Crosstown Showdown. Except this time it's not football, it's basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here at the Naperville Central main gym. I'm Mark Kim here to call the game for you, and I have my partner Josh Hevitz here.
How's it going, Mark?
It's going great. This is going to be a great matchup. Naperville North 11-5, the Redhawks 9-6. It's going to be a very heated matchup. Both teams fighting for position. Both 3-2 in the DVC. It's going to be an interesting one.
You know, both teams always going at each other hard in any sport, basketball, football, every single sport we see these teams play at their all no matter what. Tonight we actually have a Be the Three sponsor. Mark, what do you know about the program?
Well, the Be the Three is an anti-bullying program that Naperville Central has adopted, and there are 3 steps. You could be 1, be a supporter. How can you assist a targeted person? You should be a friend. Number 2, be a reporter. Who can you talk to that can help tell an adult? Number 3, be a distractor. What can you do to change the focus from the bullying situation, lessen the impact, and step up?
You know, these are 3 great steps to success preventing bullying. Hopefully it can catch on and move around the nation. I've heard the reports that it's definitely helping around the school. You know, they say that studies indicate that when bystanders assert disapproval, harassment incidents typically end in less than 10 seconds in nearly 50% of cases. That's an astounding fact. So we're here tonight. Everyone's wearing purple. It's a really big deal. North is wearing purple too. We're trying to really push this forward.
And you got to certainly give credit to Naperville Central and Naperville North's J. Kyle Braid Foundations for putting this together. A fantastic event to really bring the community together. As if the Crosstown Classic didn't bring the community together enough, there was, especially this game has certainly done another way, and also this program has really brought us together.
Of course, and another sponsor for Be the Three, BMO Harris Bank.
And this game is certainly going to be a great one, especially with all the positive attitudes. But certainly there is no short of a great rivalry. We're going to have a great game today. Let's go through some of the players from Naperville Central to look out for.
Both teams having good talent. Central, interestingly enough, mostly juniors. Let's see, we only have 4 seniors on the varsity roster.
But certainly, they're making an impact. Mike Blazik, Nicky Lopez, Rob Sunken can all drain the outside shot. Certainly long-distance threats that North needs to look out for.
Oh, of course. And then Central's defense right back at it, also doing very well.
Well, if you got a 6'9" center in Nick Starnowski, he's going to be blocking a lot of shots. He's going to be owning that paint. And the scary thing is he can still get better from here, as great as he has been. Last year he was named All-Conference, and you can only imagine that things are to get better. We haven't seen a player this great in a long time, and it's certainly great seeing Nick Zarnowski in the way he's been playing for the Redhawks.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but he played last year for Varsity too, correct?
He's played since freshman year.
Of course.
And as for Naperville North, they beat Central last time, but it certainly comes to say that it's not going to. There's no guarantee it'll be 2 years in a row.
Right. Never a guarantee when it comes to these two teams when they match up. The varsity team is head coach Mr. Kramer, assistant head coach Mr. Watson. For the Naperville North Huskies, coaching staff includes Mr. Powers, Mr. Madden, Mr. Charlton, Mr. Sefret, and Mr. Lukaszka.
And as for Naperville North, some players to look out for. Number 1, Derek Westman, the swingman, 6'3", senior. He's got 15.3 points per game and 12 rebounds. That man can do anything on the court. Trust me, I went to junior high with this kid. He was the star of that team, so I imagine that he'll be the star of this team too.
You know, very impressive stats. Earlier, when we were sitting here setting up, we saw the sophomore game came to a loss for the Redhawks. Final score 53-42 for those of you interested.
And the sophomore team really had a great game. And as for an interesting feat, sophomore Alex Pomeroy dunked during the first quarter of the game. Absolutely fantastic play.
Very impressive from a sophomore. Hopefully we'll be seeing him move up to varsity.
Oh, with that dunk like that, of course he'll be. And as for Naperville North, more players to look out for. Anthony Rayahim, number 2, 6'3" guard as well. But he caused fits for Naperville Central last year during their game. And also number 12, senior guard Brian Lolordo, a 6-foot guard, who's averaging 3.8 assists, and he certainly looked to be the distributor for this Naperville North team.
You know, we're looking for mismatch tonight. Which players are taller than others? Which one have better shots? Who has better defense? And as we mentioned before, Nick Zarnowski, 6'9", he's going to be obviously a key player again tonight. But other players across the board is pretty evenly matched between Naperville North Huskies and the Central Redhawks.
And going off of that, it's certainly going to be equal, especially with the way that. But it's going to be interesting to see the way that each team covers each team's star player. The tallest player on Naperville North squad is Rafi Mahmoud, who's a forward/center, 6'6"
and 200 pounds.
But still, Zarnowski's got a good 3 feet on him and a good 25 pounds. So certainly going to be interesting to see what happens there. As for Westman, 6'3", the best matchup I think to go against him has got to be Austin Pauga, the sharpshooter, 6'5", swingman as well. He's been lights out from long distance all year.
You know, it's going to be a great game for sure. We see the crowd still filing in one by one. We definitely have a very large crowd here tonight, one of the biggest I've seen in a while for basketball.
And also for the Redhawks, we got a lot. Take a look at the rest of that lineup. We also have Ryan Anthony, the junior, 6-foot guard, who's looking to be a promising backcourt player, as he's currently in the starting lineup as well. And looking back in the past couple of games for each of these teams, Naperville Central lost against Wabanzi Valley last Tuesday, 74-66. Central was actually ranked 18th in the state at the time, so this Central squad certainly is vulnerable despite its high ranking. And in that game, there were many great players. Unfortunately, they got outscored 26-17 that game. Mike Blazek certainly stepped up and tried to do his best, 24 points in that game.
Promising, we'll look to him tonight's game.
And like I said, it's certainly going to be a matchup of two very great teams. I don't know what to say. They're going to be perfectly matched at each level. It's going to be interesting to battle the boards, though. Westman, the 6'3" swingman, versus Zarnowski, the 6'9" center. So
these teams are so close together, I'm hesitant to put on a prediction, but I will say that it's most likely teams are going to be going back and forth, hopefully making shots for an interesting game.
It certainly will be an interesting game.
Naperville North and Naperville Central warming up before the game. Band playing away. We have 11 minutes till the start of the game.
And as for the last game for Naperville North, they lost against West Aurora, 68-56. A game, we actually covered Central playing West Aurora. They got beat too, so it's certainly common. Like they lose to the same people. It's certainly going to be a great matchup as well.
Of course.
And also with Derek Westman, 13 points, 9 rebounds and 3 assists. So even despite losses, he can put up big numbers. And also another player to look out for, Brendan Herbstreet, who also chipped in with 13 points of his own that last game. So it's going to be a great battle of the backcourts as well.
Of course. You know, another interesting stat I see now just looking at it. Shortest Naperville Central player comes in at 5'11", Nikki Lopez. Shortest North player, 5'9", very close, only 2 inches.
5'9", Jelani McClain Jr., a freshman. And I don't know if he's going to be playing this game, but he'll certainly be taking a lot of experience under his wing as a varsity player.
Of course, just being here is a whole experience in itself.
Goodness, I'd love to be on that bench. I mean, I wish I was good at basketball. But unfortunately, I'm not that tall. Welcome back to the game. We have about 2 minutes and 55 seconds until tip-off. So let's give you the starting lineup for both sides. For Naperville Central, at guards, you have Nicky Lopez and Ryan Anthony. Your forwards, you have Mike Blazik and Patrick Maloney. And your center, Nick Zarnowski. And let's flip it over to Naperville North. At guard, you have Jelani McClain and Brian Lalordo. At forwards, you have Anthony Rahim and Derek Westman. And at center, you have Rafi Mohammed. So it's certainly a battle of big versus small. And if you compare the forwards, at least in the game, Westman and Rahim is 6'3", compared to Blazik and Maloney, 6'3" and 6'6". It's certainly going to be an interesting matchup, as Central is a lot taller than North. And it might make an impact in the battle of the boards, especially with the way that Zarnowski can pull down boards. We'll see if Maloney can find a way to stop Derek Westman and his rebounding antics. Like I said, Westman averages 12 rebounds a game. I would want him on my fantasy team, actually.
Yeah, very interesting. Another thing I've been noticing, Naperville North starting with 3 seniors. Naperville Central starting lineup, only 2. But in addition to Naperville North, 3 seniors that are starting, there is 1 freshman. So this should be interesting how, he's only had a year under his belt with the team. Not even. This is the very first season. And so it'll be, I'm sure through practices, he's gotten to know the players, the guys who have been together for much longer, but still can't know them as well as the rest know each other, how they play. Sports is so much about knowing your teammates, knowing what they're going to do next, being able to read each other. And, as a freshman, you just don't have that experience as much.
Yeah, it's certainly true, but I mean, if he's on the varsity team, he's certainly got to have some talent.
Oh, of course, talent is undisputed, his talent. They're completely different arguments.
And we are about 50 seconds to tip off. So we'll just wait here until we're going to have the national anthem play soon. But here we have our official starting lineups first. As we already told you the lineups, but let's just have the announcer say it.
This past Sunday, the Naperville North family lost an important member. Student and athlete Michael Gustafson lost his long battle with cancer. Michael, or better known as Mikey, can be truly an inspiration to all of us. Mikey never took a day for granted. Even while competing on the boys golf team this fall, Mikey was always smiling. Every fall, Naperville Central and Naperville North boys golf teams get together in match play. This event will now be renamed the Mikey Gustafson Naperville Match Play Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, some brand new news for you guys. The game has been renamed after the death of Naperville North freshman Mikey Gustafson. Well, it's a tragedy that happened last weekend.
Obviously a very sad story. I'm sorry to hear that new information to me too. It is very nice of the schools, both schools, to think of him in his time of sadness for his family.
And certainly North is motivated to win this game, especially given the fact that it's named after its own student now.
Of course.
Like I said, we already have the starting lineups are there, and we are about set to begin the crosstown matchup between the Naperville North Huskies and the Naperville Central Redhawks.
The Rowdies are here, and they are rowdy.
As the dog pound is on the other side as well, so this could be not just a battle of basketball teams, but the battle of student sections. We'll see who wins. There's no judge, but we'll know.
Here comes the tip-off.
And Central will get possession of the ball. Anthony, he's handling the ball. Nice screen by Blazik, looking for an open man. Tries to dish to Lopez. He's double teamed. Blazik gets the ball, dishes out to Maloney. Maloney goes to Zarnowski in the post. Post move for Zarnowski, no good. So here's Westman, nearly stolen. Ball is behind him and back to Westman. Westman's gonna drive over, dishing it back out to Lolordo. And the pass had a little too much mustard on it. The ball will go Central's way.
So far, just in the first drives, no score, but good passing by both teams except for that end right there. No, good defense, good, keeping the lanes closed.
I'm not gonna lie, those two possessions right there pretty much give us the preview of the game. It's gonna be a hard-fought match. And Anthony, he's got the ball, handling around, dribbling around, looking for someone open. And there's Maloney. He's got the ball at the three-point line, looking for someone open. There's Lopez. Lopez tried to cut inside, couldn't get it. There goes to Blazik. Blazik to Anthony. North's got some good defense so far. To Lopez. Lopez for three. No good. Rebounded by Rahayim.
Very long three there. I don't think he's going to be taking too many of those far ones tonight.
With sharpshooter like Lopez, I'm pretty sure he's going to take his shots. Lordo trying to set up his offense. McLean Jr. Now he's got the ball and he's trying to manage the point guard duties. And there's Westman. Westman against Lopez, certainly going to be an interesting matchup. I would imagine it'd be someone like Blazik or Maloney, to say the least. And there's a shot by Rahayim. It is good. That's going to be a three-pointer.
First score of the game, North off to the start.
And like I said last year, Anthony Rahayim gave Central fits last year, so it's certainly going to start. He's certainly starting off on a good note in this game. There's Anthony. Good screen by Maloney. He's trying to go in for the layup, and it's good. Ryan Anthony up the gut and the easy layup.
Great move there.
And there's the steal by Nick Zarnowski.
He just towers over the rest of the players. It's incredible.
He towers over me. He's a good 1 6 taller than I am. There's Lopez, and there's Zarnowski in the post. Easy, way too easy.
Easily up over his defender. That's going to be a key matchup tonight.
And certainly, I wouldn't be surprised if there are college recruiters out there looking at Zarnowski.
Right now.
There's Westman to Lordo.
You can be sure North's going to try to keep the ball away from him at all
times. And an alley-oop from Anthony Rahayim to Derek Westman. These are Westman's first points of the game. Although he couldn't dunk, he got the nice layup.
Very impressive regardless.
Westman just a very athletic player. He can shoot, he can slash, he can do almost everything.
Great play set up there by North, too.
Except for maybe dunking, that is. And there's Anthony. He's going to try driving in again. Dishes out to Zarnowski, and he's playing, and he misses it.
Looked like a foul there. No call by the ref.
There's Lordo. He's going to drive, dishes it out. Shot by the freshman. No good.
And he was wide open, too. He had no one on him when he taking that shot.
And that's a shot you got to make. And there's Lopez. He's driving. He's looking for, and there's the call. 2 shots for Nicky Lopez. Excuse me, it will not be 2 shots. It'll be an inbound. Personally, kind of looked like a shooting foul to me, but I'm not a ref. I can't make the calls. The resume play. Blazik will inbound it to Anthony. And there's a fadeaway jumper by Blazik. No good. Rebounded by Zarnowski. Misses. Rebounded again. And there's the foul that Zarnowski has been looking for.
Clear foul that time. No question about it.
And you certainly saw Zarnowski pulling down those boards. It's too easy. The ball just goes up. He just picks it back up and tries to go for it again.
Of course. Many hands there, though. The foul was called.
And we'll see if Zarnowski can help Central take the lead.
Score 5-4. Now 5-5. Tied up. A minute and a half into the game.
And here comes the second shot.
Now with that, Hawks take the lead. 6-5. 4:38 left to play in the first.
And here we have Lordo. He's handling the ball. Dishing out to McLean Jr. Tries to go to Westman in the post. Air balls it. Rebounded by Maloney.
Great pass there to get it into him. Just couldn't finish through with a shot. One right over the net.
And there's Lopez. He's dishing out to Zarnowski in the low post. And he's kicking out to Blazik, to Maloney. Maloney to Zarnowski. And there's a foul on North.
Very good passing there by Central. That last pass was debatable.
And also with this Naperville Central offense, what's so great about this team is that Central has so many great ball handlers. Blazik can handle the ball. Anthony, Lopez. And I would even talk about the bench. There's so many different players that are great at ball handling.
Of course, this ball is just moving around the field right now. There it wasn't too good. Players fighting for it. Comes up. This will be a point for North, looks like.
And there's the foul and one for McLean Jr.
The freshman coming off strong.
That's his first points of the game.
Very good play regardless. That puts the Huskies up by 1-7-6.
First shot.
Misses.
Excuse me. I'm pretty sure he made another shot. And there he goes. Zarnowski dishing it out to Blazik. He's going to drive over, spins around, tries to look for someone. There's Anthony for 3. And that is good.
That puts the Hawks back up again, 9-7, like I said, back and forth, Mark.
This game is certainly going to be a good one. And there's Rahayim. Back. He's going to the big man. Shot for Rahayim, and that's off. Rebounded by Blazik.
You know, nice setup there by North. They haven't been able to capitalize on the couple of ones that they had, though.
There's a shot by Anthony, and he gets hit. There's a foul. And that's going to be free throws. I think that's going to be 3 shots.
Oh, incredible. Awful mistake by North there.
And a good break for Central.
Central up 9-7.
Anthony's certainly off to a hot start so far. He's got 5 of the team's 9 points. The other 4 coming from Zarnowski.
You know, 4 fouls for North, only 1 for Central. North seems to be playing a bit rough. What do you think, Mark?
Well, I mean, it's a physical game. Basketball is a contact sport, and especially with a great matchup and a great rivalry like this, you'd expect to see some body checking, a little bit of hitting around.
Of course, the passions that go into it.
It's a heated matchup, to say the least.
Central now up 11-7 as Anthony takes his last shot.
Will it be 12-7? Yes, it will.
3 for 3 at the line.
And that's exactly what you want in a basketball game. They're called free throws for a reason. They're shots for you to make, unguarded. You gotta make them.
Of course. I mean, they practice them over and over. Practice is one of those things you gotta do. Anthony now with 8 points, the leader. The only one behind him, number 45. Zarnowski.
There's Lordo. Now Westman has the ball. He's trying to move around, dishes to Rahayim. McClain Jr. dishes to the center. No good. There's Zarnowski for the rebound. Lopez on the fast break. And he gets swiped. The ball will go Central's way, though.
You know, another one of those rebounds by Zarnowski. He's just there, and he's taller. A simple pickup for him.
I can't wait to see his rebound numbers after this game. It's going to look like someone like an Anderson Verjao, who's certainly been pulling down a lot of boards this year in the NBA. But
throwing going to Zarnowski. His tallness helps.
Yep, certainly does. Trust me, I'd love to be that tall. There's Anthony. He's looking for a way to get a basket. Dishing out to Blazik. Maloney for 3. No good. Rebounded by Lopez. And he's stuffed by Rahayim.
Had trouble coming down to that one with that one to begin with.
Lopez has got to know who he's playing against. And there's a pass. Zarnowski dishing out to Blazik for 3. No good. Air ball. Rebounded by Lopez. Couldn't get that basket. And there's a jumble. And the ball will go. It's a kick ball. And the ball will go North's way. Lordo will handle the ball.
12-7 now, Central still. Huskies with the ball. Pass down in the paint.
And stuffed, but there's a foul call. And it'll be 2 shots for Westman. I say that was a clean block. I don't know about you.
He's clearly arguing the call.
I mean, I would be happy about that if I was him.
Coach Kramer obviously disappointed too. Getting really close to the ref.
Let's not get too close, though. First shot off for Westman. And free throws, like I said, are key. Every basket that you miss could potentially decide the game.
Of course. I mean, it really comes into play during the last couple minutes of the game when you see those the points as so close. But when you think about it, if they were making their free throws, the game wouldn't be nearly as close as it would be.
Westman for a second free throw. Good. And a slow start for Westman. Although he's leading the team in points, he's got 3.
Right behind him, Genline McCain Jr. with 10, the freshman.
There's the drive by Blazik, dishing it out to Lopez. Pump fake. Dishes it out after another pump fake. Blazik misses. Rebounded by Zarnowski. Too easy.
Blazik took that one from the 3-point line, but had a foot in. Would have been counted for 2 points.
North may have the better record, but they have not seen anyone like Nick Zarnowski. Actually, they might have with Josh McCauley of West Aurora, but not as good as a post player.
That puts Zarnowski with 6 points.
Rebounded by Maloney, who's coming to the starting lineup during this midseason.
Maloney also very, very tall.
Easy lob by Anthony, dishes it to Zarnowski. There's a foul on the play. But it's a foul against North. Central will still retain the ball. With 1:20 left in the game, Redhawks lead 14-8. Certainly a great play by the Naperville Central Redhawks. Tries to throw it high to Anthony. He gets the ball down. Impressive play.
Big hops there. Good pass.
He's being guarded by Jason Winnick, who just came into the game. Jump shot, no good for Anthony. Pulls down his own rebound. There's a push called. But the ball will go to Naperville North. Call against Central. And on deck to come into the game, Robert Sunken for Naperville Central. Excuse me, that's Matt Ald.
Ryan Anthony charged with the foul.
Zarnowski will take a seat after a fantastic first quarter so far, and we'll see what Ald can do. One of 4 seniors on the team.
Rough plays out there in the center.
Winnick, he's trying to get away from Lopez. Great defense. There's Westman, and he kicks it out to the Herbstreit.
Central defense putting the pressure on, keeping them away from the basket.
Luckily, there's no 24-second clock because it's certainly been more than 24 seconds. There's contact on the play by Central. And 35.9 seconds left. North will have the ball.
Charged against Ald, who just came in. Ball will be thrown in by number 3, Jason Winnick.
And there's a foul right there by Derek Westman. Great play by Ald to get the foul back, making up for his own mistake.
You know, Ald, an excellent player, been playing for a very long time.
And it's got to be concerning that Westman has a second foul, and he is clearly frustrated.
Rafi Muhammad coming in at 6'6".
And you saw the matchup that he had as Zarnowski. As Zarnowski comes back into the game as Muhammad does.
You know, this is going to be a very close matchup to watch. Both very tall players, very athletic, very strong.
But certainly early in the game, Zarnowski having the matchup, a superior post player.
They were double teaming Blazik.
He dishes out to Lopez, another pump fake, another Anthony. Dishes out to Lopez, he shoots a 3. That's good, Central.
Great shot there with 14 seconds left to go. They had the North defense hustling. North defense was on their toes trying to move him back and forth. Couldn't quite cover that shot, though.
There's the shot, good for Jason Winnick.
Inside the 2, 17-10, last shot.
Struck it up, and it looks, so close. But that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Naperville Central leads 17-10.
Central here starting to take the lead. Very interesting first quarter. What do you think, Mark?
It's certainly been Central domination, and the domination of Nick Zarnowski in the low post, and the emergence of Ryan Anthony in this game has been key for the Redhawks.
Oh, of course, Ryan Anthony with 8 points.
And with North, they've certainly been shut down, especially their leading scorer, Derek Westman, who's been in foul trouble as he was pulled out in the last minute of the game because of his foul, and also has been limited to only 2 points.
Of course, I mean that's key to Central's defense. Central's coaching staff, they saw that most likely, and they went on it. The game comes back into play. North with the ball. Pass back to the top. Lopez and Ald on the guard. Back to the top, around the horn. Huskies trying to find the crack in the Central's defense. No luck stuff there by Mike Blazik. Mike Blazik able to keep it in. Anthony with the ball running downfield. Ald with the shot. Couldn't make it. Zarnowski comes down with the point. Fighting for the ball. Foul called. Central up 17-10 as Zarnowski will take the shots.
Zarnowski will be at the line. First shot, good.
Brings the lead to 8. Second one, no good.
But the ball is out of bounds. What way are they going to go?
It was clearly out of bounds on North. It'll be Central's throw-in.
And that's got to be a relief for that team. 18-10 now.
Lopez, Belazic.
Belazic losing handle of the ball. He's going to go into the post. Double team, but he dishes out to Lopez for 3. No good. But there's a rebound and a foul call. Push on foul on Central. North will retain possession. And we'll have Jason Winnick handling the ball. Goes to Herbstritt, and it goes back to Herbstritt. Tries J.P. Riley, couldn't get it. He dished it. It goes back to Riley. And Herbstritt, he gets a 3 off, but it will be no good. Rebounded, but Mohammed makes an easy bucket.
You know, 6'6", just reached right over.
Zarnowski got to do something about that. There's Anthony. It's not to Belazic. Belazic gets his pass swatted. It'll still be Central ball.
You know, passing such a key in basketball, uncomparable to most other skills besides shooting.
And basically the quarterback of the football team is basically the point guard of a basketball team, so you certainly need your point guard to step up.
But of course, lots of pressure on the other players to be open.
And that's an easy bucket missed by Nick Zarnowski. And he's better be wishing that he got that one back. And a great layup attempt by Lolordo, blocked by Zarnowski. There's the dish to Anthony. Really getting the fast break 3, but he gets the jumper off, no good. Rebounded by J.P. Riley. Goes up to Lolordo. Back to Riley. Riley takes a 3, no good. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 8 points in the game. He's looking to build up on his streak. He's got to watch the backcourt line. He might go over.
Central up by 6, 5:48 left in the half.
And there's a timeout called by Naperville Central.
Central so far with 5 fouls, Naperville North 7. Score 18-12.
He's certainly seeing a little bit of a run going by North as they have a little bit of the momentum right now.
You know, both teams have been on their toes consistently, moving back and forth, back and forth. Not too many steals. Only a couple mistakes by each team. Of course, you want those eliminated as possible. But still, as far even though Central's up by 6, we do see the game very evenly matched.
Zarnowski and Anthony leading the way for the Redhawks. Anthony has got 8 points, and Zarnowski's got 7. And I don't know how many rebounds, but he seems to be pulling all of them down today.
Of course, his height being a factor, can't overstate that.
6'9". We said this over and over again. He's a tall guy. And we're back to resume action. Central will have the ball. And there's Lopez. Give this out to Anthony.
You know, we've been looking at this matchup. Zarnowski versus Rafid Muhammad constantly, but Zarnowski has 25 pounds on Rafid.
And there's the dish by Sunken. Couldn't get that shot.
Very awkward shot there trying to go behind his back.
I would be amazed if that shot went in.
He was
shot by Herbstritt, no good. Rebounded by Zarnowski.
Height.
Yeah, because Muhammad's not on the court right now. Hope I said my words right. And the pass by Sunken swatted out of bounds. And here comes Patrick Maloney to relieve Zarnowski. And what I think Coach Kramer is doing right now is to try to play Zarnowski when Rafi Muhammad's in the game.
He's in the game, Mark.
I'm pretty sure he went out. No, that's Maloney.
42.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. I was getting a little confused by Zarnowski and Muhammad there.
Therefore, Coach Kramer obviously thinking his defense can handle Rafi.
And certainly they have a suitable matchup. Patrick Maloney, the same size, 6'6". He's got 5 pounds on Muhammad. So Kramer putting confidence in the junior, as he'll be in the front court next year with Zarnowski. There's the long pass. This is out, shot by Rahayim. There's a foul call. Slumpkins fouls. There'll be an inbound by And there's a shot, no good. Shot by Jason Winnett, rebounded by Rahayim.
Nearly
shot by Herbstreit, air ball. But rebound by McClain, the 5'9" guy. Really getting around there.
Speed also a very big factor on the field.
The
Quick
ball goes
feet.
to Matt Bennett. Anthony figuring out what he's trying to do with the offense. Bennett dishes it out to all, easy basket. And with the absence of Austin Powell, it certainly means increased minutes for players like Ald, Maloney, and Bennett.
Of course, all those first points on the night.
And there's Winnick, dishes it out to McClain. There's a shot, no good. Rebounded by McClain Jr. Tries to get up another shot, and it's good.
He'll get another one on that. The freshman coming out strong again.
That was the foul and one right there. It is 20-16 as North has all of the momentum right now. Things are only going to get better with Derek Westman to come into the game for North.
The freshman with 6 points tonight for North. 3:42 left in the half.
There's the free throw from McClain. No good. And it's rebounded by Westman. You got to get better. You got to get a better box out from your big men to guard him out. Pump fake, and that's a traveling call against Brian Lolordo. It'll be Central ball, and they've got to get some points on the board.
You know, another mistake by North right there, crucial.
And what was a 9-point lead is now a 4-point lead, so Central's got to be sweating a little bit there.
You know, Central's had some missed shots, and North's had some good rebounds.
And here's Anthony.
Central's rebounds have probably declined. Zarnowski obviously out.
There's Lopez, 3-pointer, no good.
North with the rebound, wide open shot.
Fast break, Rahayim, easy layup. And it's now a 2-point game. Central only up 20-18 now.
North right back in the game with 3 minutes left in the half.
And there's Blazik dishing it out to Lopez. Lopez trying to drive to the hoop. And the basket is good.
Great job finding those lanes, pushing into the paint and taking the final shot. He sunk it.
Lopez has 5 points on the game. Westman, he's trying to get his shot off. There's a foul. Basket no good.
He'll take 2.
And that's exactly the way that Westman wants to get his shots. Easy shots.
Of course. Now let's see if he can bring them back within 2 on the game.
First shot by Westman, good. Westman with a second free throw. Second shot, no good. Rebounded by Mike Blazik. Hands it up right off to Anthony.
2:39 left in the half.
Anthony certainly being the leader on the floor right now. He still has 8 points, and he's certainly been directing the offense.
Lots of playing time for Anthony, Lopez, and Blazik.
And the turnover by McClain Jr. There's Blazik, easy layup, no good, but that's a foul on the play. He'll get 2 shots at the line. And this game has certainly been a hard-hitting one. If you want to look at the fouls total in the game so far, it's 16 fouls. Get it? 16 fouls. Get that number in your head. Each team's got 8.
You know, after that play, after he took the shot, he got nailed pretty hard. Almost probably would have been a hit after the call if this was football.
And that was a missed free throw by Blazik.
Hawks still up 3.
You'll see, look for a second shot.
Trying to make it a 2-point game for North.
Second shot, good. And we have Lomordo. He's trying to look for set up his offense. Rahayim. And he dishes out to Riley. Goes over to Lomordo. To McLean Jr. He's going to drive. A very aggressive player despite being 5'9". I like that. It's an easy, great block by Maloney, but recovered by North.
After tip by Blazik. Wide open 3.
Herbstreit 3, no good. Rebounded by Maloney. There's Anthony. He's crossing over his defender. Dishes it out to Blazik. He couldn't get a shot off. He's going to go for the layup, and there's a foul against North. Central will be going to the line. And that's foul number 17 in the game.
The shot is good. Puts the Hawks up 5. Ald coming back in.
Second shot is good.
Central now up by 6 with a minute and a half left in the half.
And there's McLean Jr. He bolted up the court, and he gives it off to Rahayim. Goes back to McLean Jr. Goes to Lordo. Now to Herbstreit. Rahayim trying to go for the layup, and that's a foul on the play. And certainly today's going to be the battle of the free throws, as many fouls as there have been today. And that's foul number 18 for both teams.
1 minute left in the half.
Rahayim first shot. And that's good. Central still holds the lead 25-20. Second shot. That's good. Rahayim's free throw is bouncing around the rim a lot.
You know, when it goes in, it goes in.
And I'll take it either way.
Central now up by 4.
Anthony, he's trying to look for a way to set up that offense. And, I mean, it's been successful today. He's got 50 seconds to do it, though. There's Bennett, dishes out to Lopez. Now Lopez is going to try to figure out what to do.
Lopez keeping the ball out. Very far, the clock's running down. Half a minute left.
Lopez trying to figure out what to do. He's got 25 seconds to do so. And now the 24-second shot clock is on the line because there's only 24 seconds left.
Finally making movement.
Lopez trapped. He needs help. Anthony will save him.
Dangerously close to that back foul line.
There's Lopez. And he's going to try to go for that layup. And it's good. Great layup by Nicky Lopez.
Amazing shot.
But the quarter's not over. And there's Lomordo. Stolen by Anthony. Half-court shot.
Oh! So
almost
close.
Made the half-court shot. And that's the end of the first half. Naperville Central up 27-21. What a great game.
You know, those last 2 minutes, Central controlled most of the ball. Amazing.
And he's certainly be Central's domination so far in this game with Nick Starnowski and Ryan Anthony.
Final score at the half, 27-21.
We'll be back with you at the beginning of the second half.
This year's captains are seniors, Danielle Monroe and Courtney Rogers, along with junior officer Anderson Lowe. Ladies and gentlemen, the Interwebs. Ladies and gentlemen, have your attention, please. At this time, Naperville Central would like to recognize members of our girls' water polo team for their outstanding season in 2012. The Lady Redhawks water polo team advanced to their state series last season, defeating Naperville College in the quarterfinals and St. Ignatius in the semifinals before finishing the season with a single trophy after a 10-7 loss to Finland. This was the girls' water polo program's fourth trophy in 5 years. 2012 saw the establishment of 9 new school records, including records for wins, goals of the season, and goals throughout the season. Additionally, 6 members were named to the all-sectional team, 4 were named all-state, 3 members of last year's squad were named to the NISCA All-American team. Head coach Jeff Blackman was named IHSA Coach of the Year. Last week, the members of the Naperville Central Girls Water Polo Program in 2012, starting with head coach Jeff Blackman, assistant coach Ann Ossie, All-American goalie Julian Campbell, Jamie Schweitner, Lauren Gunn, Christina Altuve, all sectional Gracie May, Johnson Susan, Jenny Doyle, Leslie Calvaries, Michelle Spates, Sarah Morton. The girls would like to thank all those who came to support them during their playoff run. Congratulations, ladies, on an outstanding season of 2012. 34 wins and 2 losses. Assistant manager, Ryan Boykin. Premier banker, Ryan Johnson. Banker, Dan Rubis. Banker, Ryan Andrews. And District 203 Law and Service Representative, Amanda Arlene. Thanks to BMO Interstate for sponsoring tonight's Purple Walk.
Back at Naperville Central to bring you the second half of this crosstown matchup between Naperville Central and Naperville North. Earlier I mentioned that this game was the Mikey Gustafson game. I am wrong, it is actually for golf. Excuse me, I'm sorry for the mistake. But hey, like I said, everyone makes mistakes. And going back to the game though, 27-21, it's been the Brian Anthony show. He's got 8 points for the Redhawks.
Big showing by Brian Anthony, one of the key players for the Redhawks, looking to have a good second half out of him. Right now, this second half, it's going to come down to defense, though.
And where are my manners? I forgot to introduce my partner. Here with me, Jack Hawes.
It's good to be doing basketball, Mark. Had a great season for football. Been nice to get to do some basketball now.
It's great to be back. We got one more year, one more semester together, and then we're going to have a new group. This is going to be very sentimental, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully we get some more games in.
And we're just about set to begin the third quarter.
And the students are up on their feet, ready to get this game underway.
The ball will begin in the hands of Naperville Central. There's Anthony. Dishes it to Lopez. So Lopez, he can't make anything happen. He's looking around.
Hawks need to try to penetrate that ball inside, get to Pat Maloney. Uses height and physical presence.
There's Anthony. Dishes it to Blazik. Looking for the post. Darnowski shot by Anthony, no good. Rebounded by Maloney. And he's going to try to take another shot. Easy basket, 29-21.
Maloney's stayed with that one. Everybody ran back, but he was the one that stayed to get the ball. Good offensive rebound. That leads to 2 points. And the students are pumped.
And North just silent. They're not doing much around there. If I were to give it a score, Red Hawk Rowdies 1, Dog Pound 0. That's a basket right there by Derek Westman and 1.
Able to throw the body out there. Easy call for the refs. Anytime you go up and the defender touches you, that's an automatic foul. And 1. Good move there.
Westman, who's been in foul trouble all of that first half, really needs to step up if the Huskies want a chance to win. Shot good for Derek Westman. It is now 29-24.
Looks like Huskies are going to try to throw a little bit of a press in there.
Lopez kicking it out to Anthony. Anthony to Lopez. Lopez looking for that three, didn't get it. Dishes out to Maloney. There comes the post for Zarnowski, no good. Rebounded by Rahayim.
Looked like a little bit of contact on that play, but no call. The refs letting them play through.
And Blazek was wide open. I don't know why he just passed it to him. There's Westman. He's looking for an open player. He finds Lordo. Back to Rahayim. An alley-oop for Derek Westman again. Oh man, if he can dunk, this would be perfect.
Missed the backside on that play. Easy layup.
There's Blazek. He's going up the court. And he kicks it out low. Ball out of bounds. Still be Central's possession.
Trying to push that ball inside. Good play there. Just good defense by the Huskies, but Central will keep it.
There's Blazek. He's looking for a man to inbound too. And he throws it high to Zarnowski. And an easy floater, no good. Rebounded by Zarnowski. Easy bucket, no good. Offensive rebound, and he gets it on his third try.
Good job by Zarnowski there.
There's Rahayim. Kicks it out to Mahmoud.
It's like the Hawks may be going to a little bit of a zone here. See if the Huskies can break this.
There's a lot of passing going around. With the shot clock, there'd be a lot of passing in this game because they don't have to worry about taking a shot. Speaking of shots, that was no good by North, rebounded by Central.
Good physical presence there by Nick Zarnowski.
There's Anthony. He looking in the middle for Zarnowski. That'll be a foul and 1. Zarnowski getting that bucket. It's 33-26, and we'll see if he can make that free throw.
Just got to feed the beast, Mark. Keep going to the man. He'll make that all day.
At 6'9", who can stop the man, basically?
Let's see if the Hawks stick with this zone. Huskies are going to have some good passing in order to break it.
And the free throw, no good. There's Westman. He was pacing up the court. He gives it to McLean Jr. Back to Westman. He gets a floater, no good. Rebounded by Blazek. Blazek to Lopez. Lopez trying to cross over his opponent. Didn't really do that. A risky inside pass stolen by North. But the lob over the
great effort there by Nicky Lopez.
Thanks for the save, Jack. I was a little worried.
Hey, that's why I'm here, Mark. That's why I'm here.
Great crossover by Anthony, and he tries to get that bucket. Good! Great play by Ryan Anthony.
See some shades of Derrick Rose on that one. He may not be in the NBA right now, but I like those moves.
Well, he's got to dunk first. Maybe that's how he'll be.
Just got to finish with the dunk next time. I don't think he gets much better than that. He crossed him over, broke his ankle, move in mid-flight, put it up for an easy layup.
And no one can stop him today. He's got 10 points to lead all scorers in the game. And there's a timeout, 4:23. Naperville Central up 35-26. They've regained the momentum. And this is a crucial game in the DVC as both teams are 3-2. And we're going to see who's going to take that next step to come 4-2. So what do you think North needs to do in order to stop the streaking Ryan Anthony?
Well, to stop him, they're going to have to throw in some double teams, most likely, or just press him up high to get him to pass the ball. Of course, that's going to be difficult because that'll open up a lot of lanes to dish it off to other players. So
Central of all their shooters, anyone can take a shot.
As of right now, yes. All Central has to do right now, play good defense, trade baskets. They're good to go.
And Winnick in the game for the Huskies, and he kicks it out to Mohammed. So McLean Jr. There's Rahim McLean Jr. for three. No good. Rebounded by Zarnowski. The big man is pulling down all of the boards. There's a trip.
Good call there by the refs. You saw the shot. That's the shot that the Huskies are looking for. Just not able to drain it there. They keep going to that, though. The Hawks should be worried, so they got to press up on that three-point line.
And if those opportunities are there, you got to take them. You can't just let buckets, chances at buckets go unwasted. You've got to make those shots. They're just wiping up the court there, making sure that there's no potential cause of injury. There's Blazek to inbound. He dishes out to Zarnowski. He kicks it out to Lopez, to Blazek, to Zarnowski. Anthony for three. Good!
The man's on fire, Mark. Nobody's going to stop him right now. They're going to have to play some tight defense.
I hope that Husky defense has a fire extinguisher because they just can't put him out. There's Mohammed kicking it out to Rahim. Winning to McLean Jr. Rahim, floater no good. Westman gets that shot though.
That's all right. The Hawks were able to kill a lot of time there. They're going to let him do that all day because that took the Huskies forever to score, and they like that. There's those odds.
And I'm really surprised that they don't have Westman guarding Anthony, especially given the way that both players have been on fire in this game. If anything, they should put in the 6'5" Romansky.
Three for Nicky Lopez. It's raining here in Naperville Central, folks. We're up to a 41-28 lead.
And that three-pointer is certainly the hot spot for these Redhawks shooters.
Right in front of us, Mark. Must be a good luck charm or something.
And the Naperville Central student section calling out the Naperville North student section. Like I said, there's another matchup in this game, and it's going to be between the student sections.
Oh, well, all week, Mark, Naperville North's been talking trash, how they're going to come over here and look better than us. So far, I don't think that's the case. The Rowdies have shown up tonight.
And Naperville North has been doing the same thing. With 3:03 left, Naperville Central holding a 13-point lead. And we'll resume play right here. And there's McLean Jr. inbounding the ball. It goes to Winnick.
Good deflection there.
And the save no good. And as Anthony takes out a cheerleader in the efforts to save the ball.
Hey, cheerleaders are in play also, Mark. Good hustle there, though. Coach loves to see that. Coach Kramer's going to love that one.
I think anyone would love to see great effort by Naperville Central. McLean Jr., he's looking for someone to dump the ball off to. And he finds Rahim over there. Rahim goes to Winnick. There's Mohammed dishing it down low. The ball will go out of bounds, still be North's possession.
Hawks are going to stick to this zone right now because the Huskies can't shoot.
And Central has got to do something about Derek Westman. That man has been carrying the Huskies despite the 13-point deficit. And there's a three right there by Jason Winnick.
Huskies needed that one. Get some momentum, but they're going to have to keep it up.
You may be able to start the car, but you got to start driving if you want to get points. There's Anthony, kicks out to Lopez. Blazek tries to drive, dishes out to, and there's a foul, and one! Nick Zarnowski!
Just feed the beast, Mark. Went right inside, open shot, up and under, and one.
And this man is unconscious from the low post. And it's certainly got to be interesting to see what North is trying to do with Zarnowski and Anthony, because Anthony is spreading out defenders with the three-point shot, and Zarnowski's sucking them in with his low post game.
They have a good mix going right now because you have the speed, obviously, the little guys. But you have Maloney and, of course, Zarnowski in there at the big threat.
Little guy, Maloney's 6'6".
No, not Anthony and Lopez, little guys.
All right, I was just checking.
Maloney and Zarnowski, big guys.
All right. Speaking of big guys, Maloney will take a seat as Alden come into the game. And there's Winnick, kicks out to McLean Jr. I haven't seen a lot of McLean Jr.'s driving, which has been key for sucking the Central defense in. As a shot by Winnick, no good, rebounded by Ald. And Ald gets swatted around. He gets the ball taken from him, and the layup, foul, and one for McLean Jr.
Ald made the rebound there, but his teammates all ran down the court, and 3 Huskies went right for Ald. Didn't have much to do there, an easy pick for the Huskies. The Hawks have to stay back and help him out.
The 5'9" freshman has 8 points and a chance to put another point on the stat sheet. 44-33, North still needs to get something going. McLean Jr. free throw, good.
That's a mistake you want to avoid, Mark, because when you're beating the Huskies like this, something like that is something that's going to get them back in the game, so they have to watch that.
I mean, you may have the lead, but don't relent, especially against this team. If you're Central, you're going to want to keep the Huskies down all game. Even with 1 minute left and you have a 20-point lead, they want to shut down the Huskies all the time, because not only is it just a basketball thing, it's also a pride thing.
It is a bragging rights game. After the last football game, looking to get back at them.
Blaze looking to inbound the ball. He lobs it up to Zarnowski. Goes to Nicky Lopez. Lopez lobs it up to Zarnowski again. And it's an too easy for Nick Zarnowski.
I don't think they have the height out there, Mark. They're losing a couple inches at least on Zarnowski. Nobody can defend him right now.
And you would suggest a double team in the post, but then you got to worry about Anthony.
It looks like a charge is going to be called. Good job on Matt Ald by posting up there. Great play.
Matt Ald forcing another foul, and that's what you want out of your bench players. You want that energy, and you want them to be able to draw fouls. You want them to be able to score off the bench, and that's exactly what Matt Ald has been doing today.
Hawks trying to break this press, easily done.
And another basket for Nick Zarnowski. He's got 18 on the day.
Man's on fire, Mark.
And a steal by Lopez. Layup, foul, and 2 shots for Nicky Lopez.
Good job on the steal there. Obviously, with 2 guys behind you, odds are not good you're going to make the basket, so try to draw the foul at least. Good job there.
And you got 51.8 seconds left in the third quarter. Lopez will go for 2. As Central looks to build on their 14-point lead. That's good for Lopez.
I see a lot more energy right now to the Redhawks, Mark. They really want this game a lot more, whereas the Huskies are just going through the motions.
They're beginning to bring in their bench, Central is, as Taylor Zielinski comes into the game for Nick Zarnowski. And it's good to get those bench players some experience. I mean, especially with Zielinski. Zielinski's going to be back next year. We'll see if he can make an impact with
Experience
the Redhawks.
is invaluable.
That's why they're starting McLean Jr. on the Husky side of the ball. There's McLean Jr. dishing it out to Riley. Riley to Lolordo. So McLean Jr., great defense by Anthony. And the foul though and 1 for McLean Jr.
Don't know about that one, Mark. He went up clean. Looks like, not sure the foul, looked like the foul was on Anthony on that one. Looks pretty clean. He just went up straight.
That's 11 points for McLean Jr., the 5'9" guard, defying all odds, especially with the big lineup that Central has and he's been a great scorer.
A lot of firepower out of him right now.
The shot good. 50-37, 30 seconds left in the game. There's Lopez, and he tries to find Zielinski in the middle, kicks it off his foot though, and there's the drive by McLean. Big swat by Taylor Zielinski.
And it looks like Lopez went up there hard for the rebound and got knocked down. Central will retain the ball.
Now it's some Larry Sanders-esque blocking right there.
All right, that was a big-time block right there.
That's stuff that you're going to see on the highlight reel for a while now.
I think we're going to get some free throws out of this one. Looks like the Hawks on the bonus, so we're going to get some free throws.
13 seconds left. Lopez getting shots. A 50-37 lead. And there's no better position you'd want in a game than having a double-digit lead going into the fourth quarter.
Taking advantage of those free throws. They're in 1-1 right now. Don't know what the confusion was on that.
Second free throw, good by Nicky Lopez. And you haven't seen a lot of timeouts coming out of this north side, and I don't understand why. Because they're down, they need to get something going, and they're just not calling the timeouts they need. Shot, no good. Rebounded by Zielinski. He's trying to get one more shot up. His pass swatted, stolen by North, but that's too late. Central going into the fourth quarter with the 52-37 lead.
As we enter this fourth quarter, Mark, all the Hawks have to do is play good zone defense. I'd stick to that. They need to get a few baskets, and I'm not too worried about the Huskies putting on a 20-25 point performance in the fourth quarter.
I mean, I don't see it either. It took them this long to get a 13-point lead, for the Redhawks to get a 13-point lead. Unless it's a complete meltdown, I don't see this happening. So, as for Central, I would expect them to bring in a lot of their bench players.
And we're just about to get back to this fourth quarter. 8 minutes to go. Huskies going to retain the ball. 3-point shot, and it is good. Good start to the quarter by the Huskies.
Central with the ball. Anthony looks to Lopez, back to Anthony.
Might be looking for some North Carolina style offense. Just retain the ball, kill as much time as possible until the Huskies can force you to pass.
There's Arnowski trying to work the low post. Open, Matt Bennett, no good.
Good hustle there by Nicky Lopez to get inside. Nobody boxed him out. Oh, said he stepped out of bounds. Still though, good hustle. He was able to slip in, nobody got him, get the ball for the rebound. That was good hustle. Looks like the Hawks are going to get the ball back.
I'm confused. You know what? I'll take it though.
Blaze will hand the ball off.
And you got to be seeing the Huskies try to press the ball, try to get as many turnover baskets as they can. Rebound, and there's a...
Oh, grab on the jersey. There they go. They got the call. Got worried there, Mark. Got some grab on the jersey, and there was no call for a second.
I'd be concerned if there's no foul called.
I'm really impressed, Mark, with the hand strength of Nick Starnowski. So normally big guys, they have difficulty grabbing that ball, but he's able to palm it and get a good grip on it. Really impressive.
And a very underrated characteristic in basketball players has got to be the ability to catch passes.
Right, hand-eye coordination and such.
Looking into the game so far for the Redhawks, 3 players in the starting lineup in double digits in scoring. Lopez is 14, Antony's got 13, and Zarnowski's got 18. Pending the free throw, make that 19.
Some good addition there.
And you can never get too many points.
Huskies looking for something, but that Central defense holding strong right now.
There's Winnick. He's trying to direct the offense. Goes to Westman. Westman has been playing like a point forward position for this Husky team. 3 no good for the Huskies. Rebounded by Central.
We're going to take that shot all day. That was a contested three-pointer, very low percentage.
3-point, good for Ryan Antony.
I think they're going to give him. Will they give him 2 points or 3 points on that one?
That was 3.
That was 3.
And an easy layup, no good. The tip in by Derek Westman. It is
Saw
now
a good hustle there by the Huskies.
It is 55-42. Central to lead.
Central just didn't stay home on that one. You got to stay until you know you have the ball. Easy basket there for the Huskies.
There's Blazik to inbound to Lopez, back to Blazik. And there's a dunk by Nick Sarnowski!
Beat the beast. He'll do that all day. That press by Naperville North is not working. It's an easy break for the Hawks right now.
And you sure you're going to see that as the play of the week?
Oh, we better see it. That was a full-time slam. I thought he was going to break the backboard.
And that's his 21st point, and the momentum is all in Central's side. My oh my, the 6'9" man can jump.
Great pick there by Ryan Antony, taking the ball away.
Try to pull a little Derek Westman, go to the hoop, try to get that alley-oop. Picture how much the crowd would go crazy about that one.
Trying to go one-on-one there. I think the confidence level of this team right now, Mark, is through the roof. They believe they can really do anything. It's crazy.
And like I said earlier in the game, Alex Pomeroy, the sophomore, had a dunk too. And also in this game, Zarnowski has a dunk. So looks like you're seeing a dunk fest. I don't know what to call it, but
yeah, you don't see that much in high school.
I think the last time we've seen all of his dunking since the Drew Crawford days of Central. The man is now at Northwestern, a senior. Unfortunately, he's injured and probably out for the season.
I believe he was able to go to the NCAA and he'll get to play next year, though. So that's a nice thing.
That's nice. He's a great player. He has a potential in the NBA as well.
There's definite potential for that. 2 free throws made there by Lopez.
And going back to Crawford, a lot of Central teachers and students wearing the Crawford jersey in spite of because of the purple out day.
You see that in full effect.
There's Westman. He's trying to get something going for the Huskies. He's going to try driving. There's a push and a foul.
It's like a little too much contact there by the Hawk defense. That's all right. Don't let him get anything easy.
That's his third. Team fourth.
With 4:42 left, this game looks all but over. Naperville Central has the 59-42 lead, and they're going to be bragging about this for the next year.
Yeah, just have to avoid an all 3 fest for Naperville North, and I think we're in good shape.
At this point, like I said, give the juniors some experience. Give them some time.
That's his fourth. Team fifth.
There's Westman. He tries going for the drive, and he gets the foul in his favor. That'll be 2 shots for Derek Westman.
It's all right by Zarnowski at this point in the game. If they're going up for 2, don't give them anything easy.
Zanowski is probably like, I got a dunk. I got 21 points. I pulled out basically every single rebound in the game. Let him have this foul.
Looks like we're going to see Matt Auld come back into the game.
Now let's go deeper into that bench and pull a little bit more of the bench. Second free throw, good by Westman.
It's a 15-point lead with 4:35 left to play.
A long pass to Auld. Auld kicks it out to Lopez.
I think the Hawks want to get it back to Zarnowski for a dunk.
I'd want to see that. Everyone, the Central fans certainly getting their money's worth for this game.
Oh, definitely.
Anthony trying to drive up the court. Kicks out to Lopez on the outside. Looking for an open man. He's being pressed. And there's Zarnowski. Free throw line, Jay, no good.
Little contact there, no call.
Winnick goes to McClain Jr.
And up and no good, but a foul on the play.
Hey, Ben! Hey, Ben! Jump! Number 3, Nick Lopez. That's his second. Line number 2, Anthony Ryan. Shooting. 2 shots.
It'll be 2 shots for Rahayim. That name's pretty hard to pronounce. I had it wrong earlier in the game, but now I got it. So
we're down to 3:49 left to go. Just gotta hold the ball as long as you can on offense, play some good zone defense, and they should be good to go.
second free throw, good for Rahayim.
Oh, and a lot of contact there. Hawks are going to keep that one. That's the thing you worry about at the end of these games, Mark, as tensions start to increase. You see a lot of physicality. You're going to have to avoid that at the end of this game.
And it'll be shots for Nicky Lopez. He's got a good game on the day. He's got 16.
Great performance by him. You expect that out of a senior who's been on the team this long.
And there's that first free throw. Make that 17 points for Lopez.
Seen some pretty good games out of this team so far, Mark. See, win against Hinsdale Central. Good showing against West Aurora.
It's always going to be tough to play this high school in a conference like the DuPage Valley Conference.
Yeah, definitely. Love to see this team make the high school playoffs, see what they can do.
And next year is certainly going to be interesting shakeup, especially with West Chicago. And now West Aurora is also going to leave the conference.
Right, it'll definitely change the competitiveness, I guess, because West Aurora is a huge contender. Very good basketball team. We're going to pick up Lake Park, I believe.
Yes, Lake Park will join the DVC, and now we're searching for another team to replace West Aurora.
Right, because we're going to have to pick up another team to replace that.
The name that's been brought up is Bolingbrook, but I don't think the Redhawk fans would like that.
No, that wouldn't go well. Those football games would be a little difficult.
In case you don't get the context, 2 years ago, Central in the IHSA state semifinals lost a tough game to the Bolingbrook Raiders.
Best high school game I've ever been to, though, Mark. I've never seen more people at a game. It was crazy. The whole stadium was surrounded by people.
Picture of if the Redhawks would have made the state tournament that year.
I can only imagine. That was a fun team, fun year. We have some basketball to replace it, though.
I mean, we could have gone to Champaign.
That, beating up with that press move, yeah, that would have been cool.
We got 3:42 until the game is over. McLean Jr. Mama to Westman. Westman kicks it out. Shot by Riley. Didn't actually take it though. There's Westman to McLean Jr. He's going to try to kick it out. Shot. No good. Tip in. Yes.
Good finish there, lay in. The clock continues to wind though, Mark.
The time is not on their side, and it looks like this game is all but over.
Yeah, I'd like to see some pressing here by Naperville North, but that's just not the case right now. They're not trying to get that ball.
Unless they unleash a ridiculous barrage of threes and many steals and great defense, I don't see North winning this game.
It's like the Hawks are just, they're not even going to shoot. They're going to say, North, come take the ball. Good strategy there by Coach Kramer.
They're really putting that press to action.
Huskies forced to foul there.
And Lopez will return to the line. He's got 18.
It's been a good first week back so far, Mark?
Yes. No. It's the first week back, so it's always going to be a very mediocre week, to say the least.
It's nice to be a second semester senior.
Yes, it is. All the senior perks and another semester of off-campus lunch.
Yes, that's probably the best part.
Although next year, it's going to be off-campus lunch all year and for the rest of my life.
That is true. Hawks are going to stay with that ball. A little scared there. Try to get the ball there. Deflected by North, though.
Central currently having a 12-point lead with 2:21 left in the game.
What's going to come down to on this final part of the game, Mark, is turnovers. If the Hawks have no turnovers, they're going to be in pretty good shape. Risky pass there, though, by Blasek.
Things getting a little physical on the basketball court.
And Anthony able to draw the reach-in foul.
Number 3, Jason Lenny. That's his third.
There's Anthony, first free throw, no good.
Just trying to add to that stat sheet now.
And that's certainly what North wants. If they want to attempt a comeback, they're down 12. And
right, you're going to have to see some missed free throws. That's what they need.
Central's got to make those free throws because they're free. And he doesn't.
0 for 2. Very rare occurrence there.
There's Westman. He's trying to spin around. And the drive, foul, and one for Derek Westman.
In that case there, Mark Sarnowski should just let him go up because he had positioning. Now it's just going to be an easy layup. Poor choice there.
That's his fourth. And on number 1, Derek Westman shooting one shot.
Westman has been the leader today for this Husky team. He's got 19. Make that 20. But he has 4 fouls on the day as well. Although so does Zarnowski, so there's Anthony. He's trying to get out of the backcourt before the 8-second call, and he does.
Just gonna try to run some clock now.
Kicks it out to Ald.
He's throwing those elbows.
We got a
Huskies are gonna
minute
have to steal this ball, Mark. I don't know what they're doing.
We got a minute 36. And there's Zarnowski. And there's the foul.
Oh.
Traveling call against Central. It'll be North ball.
I wasn't watching his feet there, Mark, so I'm not sure. I can't say anything about that call. Obviously, the ref
Same
saw
here.
some feet move.
Same here, but from the looks of it here, it didn't really look like he did much.
I wouldn't have thrown the ball inside on that occasion. I would have just kept going around the perimeter, because going inside, you put into a lot of Husky players. Just working that ball around the edge. Don't know what they're doing.
They need to get as many shots as they can. And the floater airballed by North.
Found Mike Blasik, a great shooter. Not the best choice.
And the Redhawk Rowdies really letting the Naperville North Huskies know what kind of shot that was. And there's Blasik. First free throw, good. Blasik, a relatively quiet day. He has 4 points on the day.
Yeah, usually like to see a lot more scoring out of him, but just not there right now. But plenty of players to give the ball to today, obviously.
But with Central really like switching up their scores. So while one day, today, like let's say today, Nicky Lopez is scoring a lot of points, tomorrow it could be Sunken, and next Monday it could be Lopez again. And that's exactly what North needed, a shot.
A quick two-pointer there. Only killed about 3 seconds, so Hawks gonna have to get this ball in and try to kill another 20 seconds off the clock.
They're down 9. North is down 9, and they need something to go their way. They need a lot of things to go their way, actually. As this game wraps up, who do you think is the player of the game?
Oh, well, that's got to easily be Zarnowski. Of course,
Yeah, well,
Anthony, a huge contention with a great game himself, but he was just a physical presence inside, and he couldn't be stopped.
The man in the middle, the beast, could not be contained, to say the least. And there's Matt Benetton on the ball.
Have to get this ball out of the backcourt first.
Goes to Lopez, and he gets...
Oh, where's the call? He got knocked in the head.
And there's Pettit taking the ball out of bounds.
I don't know about that one, Mark. He got straight up jacked. But great play there by Pettit, obviously, getting the ball out of play, stopping it so everybody could get back.
That hit belongs in football, to say the least. Yeah. Shot, good for Herbstreit, but time is not their friend. 63-57, Redhawks with the lead. Unless you're going to see a comeback of epic proportions, there's a foul. Anthony's been a bit cold at the line. He's got to make his shots right here, right now.
This is how you kill games, Mark. Just make your free throws, game's over. 6-point lead, 28.8 seconds to go.
That's good for Anthony.
That's good, Mark. It's a 3-possession game now. That was key. Second one's bonus.
And if you didn't believe me the first time, believe me now when I say this game is about over. Second shot, no good. Rebounded by McLean Jr.
Just get back, guard that 3-point line. They got the travel. Good job.
22.3 seconds left.
And good defense there, pressing him. Good call by the ref. That's a killer.
I'm not sure what North is going to do. If they're just going to keep on playing, or they're just going to let Central run out the clock, because this game is about over. And they made their choice. They're going to keep playing. I like that.
I like that competitive spirit.
Not going down without a fight. I like it.
You gotta love this crosstown rivalry, Mark. It doesn't get much better than this.
At least for us. picture of how the Husky fans are feeling after this game.
Not too good, not too good, Mark. I know how I felt after the football game.
Yeah, we were pretty, at least I know I was bitter about that game.
I think we all were.
Another easy layup for Lopez. He's got 20 on the day. That's a basket.
Clock continues to run. We're at 6 seconds.
There's
4,
Anthony.
3, 2, foul. Still in the game. They're still trying. I don't see much of a hope, though.
Well, this game's about over, like I said, for about the 50th time now. North still thinks they got something, did they?
Tell you, Mark, as a senior, your goal is always to beat Naperville North, and they were able to accomplish this year.
And that's certainly something the four seniors are proud of. Matt Ald, Nicky Lopez, Robert Sumpkin, and Mike Blazin. 4 years of dedication to this program, and they end off on a high note, beating Naperville North.
Got to build off this win. Got to build off this.
Although the only thing that make their season better is they won a state championship, but I don't know about that.
So, Mark, we had a good game by the Hawks. We're going to finish with an 8-point lead.
And Naperville Central wins 68-60. Thank you for watching Hawk TV. I'm Mark